Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Francisco Liriano, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Leading off tonight
now in the box, Andrew Benintendi. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Line to the right side. In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, you get ahead of the leadoff batter 0-2. Then you give up a base hit 0-2. Not the way you draw it up. He's going to have to figure out a pitch to put guys away, or this will be a short outing for him.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia for his career in this matchup. 6 for 11. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Upton has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Pilar, and it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Here's Mookie Betts, and a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Striding in, Hanley Ramirez. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. And this is taken outside for ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Yeah, Matt, Bullard's got a pretty fair strike zone all around. He'll miss a call here and there on the black. But what umpire doesn't?
Bautista giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the first coming. Drew Pomeranz is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak, and when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping up now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway.
Bradley Jr.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Lets it fly, 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Tulowitzki is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I want to talk about the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Look, this guy was a catcher when they drafted him. Moved him to third, and it was basically knock it down and throw the ball across the diamond. But, man, does he have hands now. Able to range from left to right and make the tough play.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week, just scorching.
Here's Brock Holt now. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants. To hit.
He'll try again, 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 1-0. Line softly toward the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. Twos all over the place, 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Well hit to right, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
Upton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Boston strands a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Steve Pearce now, and he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. You're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Right fielder Jose Bautista.
Dribbled to the right side, but it's foul. Strike 1. Pomeranz gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Bogarts has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. 4-1.
Counts 1-0.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Riding in once again, Mookie Betts. 0-for-1 here in the early going. From the stretch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that base hit right there extends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, you've been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0-for-1 so far. The 0-1 on its way. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
Bradley Jr.
He's set, and the pitch. Jackie Bradley Jr. swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Tulowitzki for 1. On to Pierce. It's a double play. Russell Martin now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he misses with it, 1-1. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Now here it comes. Bonnie gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Well, clearly that changed up the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8th, left fielder Melvin Upton.
Here's
Jr.
Melvin Upton Jr. now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Darwin Barney. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Mitch Moreland.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, third baseman, Brock.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brock Holt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Looks like Liriano's got it working. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And another foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Grounder down the line at third. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder Kevin Pillar.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Betts has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 2-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Pitch on the way. Ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting number 15, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Now a line drive to short, but caught out there by Tulowitzki. And they are wearing him out down there. 2 away now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Nope. That's inside.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's Mookie Betts, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Steve
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Swihart, and he makes the throw to first. Pearce is retired, and there's 1 away.
Shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Troy Tulowitzki is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's sitting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
The right fielder, number 19.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time. He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Again, he sends it out of play. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Russell Martin is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. High pop-up. Pomerantz is there for it, and that retires the side. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings complete. Aaron Loup takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 62.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the ground up the middle. A dive by Tulowitzki, but he comes up empty. That's a base hit.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, just set up to throw him out.
On at first is Ramirez with nobody out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Ramirez is on his way home, and a relay home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Brock Holt now. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Red Sox strike for a run on the. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darwin Barney. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Pomerantz sets. Here comes the first pitch. Devin Travis is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat. 2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Joe Biagini is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Andrew Benintendi is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. 1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Started that swing a bit too early.
0-1's the count.
3 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Waved that and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. So now 2 men in scoring position. One and 2. Here it comes. Line to the right side. In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with a 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. It's a big run.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. And here's a ball hit in the air. Travis takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh and 1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Pilar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox stepping in and ready for another shot. Kevin Pilar. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Pomeranz is ready. Here's the first pitch. Josh Donaldson stands in as he looks at a called strike.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
Here's Steve Pearce now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
I'm set with the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And Tulowitzki lifts this ball down the left field line, but it'll wind up hooking foul back up into the seats. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Moreland. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Upton going back on it to the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Brock Holt now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Now here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pilar. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
Another 0-2 home. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Just foul.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
Ball 2.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is lifted out to left. On the move is Upton. And that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The catcher,
Russell Martin now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Bradley. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here it comes.
Nope.
1-1.
Ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Andrew Benintendi is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Pilar is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting number 15, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance? Darwin Barney. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that 1 hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Devin Travis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Nope.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Hey, this has been a great outing. He's already in the 9th inning. He's going on 100 pitches now. I want to see him complete this game. Finish it out. That's really impressive.
3-2 now. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Stepping into the box, Kevin Pilar. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Hit hard to third. Oh, and he took his eye off it as it's right through him into left. Ready once again, Steve Pearce. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And there's a swing and a miss for strike two, so the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Betts over to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant perforance with